It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Chicago Bulls against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. And one of my favorite guys to watch, Draymond Green. He's so unique, Kenny. What do you most like about his game?
His intensity, his versatility, and his passion. The love for the game. And he can defend pretty much every position on the basketball court.
You know, for an undersized big man, I love his passion. Won't score a ton of points, but the offense flows better when he's on the court.
Let's send it down now to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Get your official NBA merchandise. Team shirts, jerseys, jackets, sweaters, and more are available at the Sports Zone Stadium. Located in
And don't forget about our bobblehead giveaway.
We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Looking at Chicago, they took the win in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And how about that bench? I mean, you got to give it up for that second unit. They really sparked that victory.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Greg, that the guys off the bench stepped up and provided the necessary spark.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. But in the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. This is the kind of matchup, Doris, that everyone loves. Two high-powered offenses, a lot of pace, should be a lot of fun.
I hope you've warmed up your vocal cords because the pace of this is going to be electric. We've got special and gifted offensive players on both sides. Let them loose. Turn out the gates and let these players play because we're talking about some of the best offenses we've ever seen.
Ready? And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The tremendous pair of Curry and Klay in the backcourt. Jahlil Okafor is out there with Draymond Green. Here's the great one. Coming off a solid outing against Cleveland. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Curry against Murray. Pass to Thompson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Thompson's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Warriors.
Boy, that mid-range J is so nice. Klay Thompson, automatic.
Here's the great one, and he dunks it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
And here's Golden State. Curry kicks to Thompson. About a minute played so far here in the first. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Markkanen. Offensive rebound. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, guys, we have got in the NBA.
The tireless work ethic, the passion. He's a guy the team relies on for that.
Here's Curry. after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Thompson with the bucket.
Well, the three-point shot is one of the most dangerous aspects of Klay Thompson's game. Somebody check that man.
Murray, the pass to the great one. Here's Carter. Another shot. He lays it in. Carter's got his first points in this one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Green finds Curry. Deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in Oakland.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
Yeah, I don't think they win without the productivity they got from their bench. That made the difference.
A second chance effort.
We know that Thompson is an excellent defender. He does such a good job timing shots for those rejections.
The drive by Green. That shot off. And it's Chicago the other way. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Hutchison. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And Curry pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
If you ever notice Stephen Curry's vision, his eyes are always looking for opportunities to find his teammates.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times. I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Here's Curry after the made shot from Lauri Markkanen. Carter with the block. The great one passes to Murray. It's stolen by Green. Thompson looking for an opening. Baseline try, and he hits the jump shot. Thompson's got 7 points.
I'll tell you, when it comes to scoring the ball under pressure, Klay Thompson is remarkable.
This is it to Hutchison. Bulls moving the ball around. Carter, the pass to the great one. The feed to Murray. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, the great one.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Now here's Green. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Okafor dishes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Curry kicks to Green. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, one miss isn't going to change that.
And racing up the court, you have a number of options and a great decision there.
I love how he took the initiative, right? You took charge of the opportunity and made the right decision.
Max checked in for Golden State. Quinn Cook comes in for Curry. Of course, when you look at point guards now, lots of combo skills, but there aren't as many guys with a pass-first mindset maybe that we've seen in the past.
Right, and it's a great point, Kevin, because increasingly you've got to be able to have guys at all 5 positions who are willing to score, or it certainly enhances your ability to win. If you are a pass-first mindset and really put scoring at a secondary level of importance, you've got to do it at such a high level. And I'm talking about guys like Rajon Rondo, Ricky Rubio, Lonzo Ball. All are men who have such a high degree of passing acumen that they can take a step back scoring-wise and still affect winning.
Great examples. Here is Cook. He had 15 points last outing. Pass to Okafor. And Mack kicks to Cook. Thompson outside. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got 10.
And another lead change. The fans are really getting their money's worth here tonight.
Well, this is what they pay to see, right? Competitive, close games are simply the best to be involved in.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Yeah, no, not at all. It's a good call, Greg. They need a fresh, new approach here.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Chicago. Riley comes in for the great one. And the Warriors also making a change. Evans, he's checked in for Thompson. Now here's Taylor. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Here's Poeltl. Doesn't go that time. And Golden State will come the other way. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound by Parker.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Outside, Taylor. Green against Ross. Got a piece of it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Shot from the inbound. Taylor's shot, good. Taylor's got his first 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Cook kicks to Green. Back to Cook. Over in the corner, Green. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Bulls have gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. The pass to Parker. Left side, Taylor. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
Cook is checked in for Draymond Green. Here is Cook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks to Cook. Okafor in the post. Back to Cook. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Cook nails both of them. There's a minute 34 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Ross. He kicks to Poeltl. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Riley passes it to Ross. Got a piece of it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Evans leading the charge. And the basket is good. And the Warriors lead by 3.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Out to Parker, wide open, and he nails the jumper.
Well, this is a guy who understands his role in their offense, right? And they know exactly how to use him.
Pass to Okafor. It's Evans on the wing. Another 3 three for Golden State.
Well, listen, there's no one around him, and he says thank you very much. Wide open look at three, as easy as that.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Ross. Here is Riley. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Clock at 6. Takes the three. Kept alive. Pirtle from down in the low post. It goes.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter. One of the most demonstrative players in the game, Draymond Green speaks about the importance of passion and effort on defense.
That's all defense is. It is effort. It's the effort to want to communicate. It's the effort to take that one extra step to help someone. It's an effort to move up one step to get into the ball as opposed to sitting off the ball.
He should know, a former Defensive Player of the Year.
You know, he just takes pride in being their anchor defensively. And if he's not seeing that effort, he's going to let you know about it.
And as we return, it's Noche Latina, celebrating the NBA's connection to the Latin American community. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
They've gotten that perimeter game going in that first, and for me, that was the difference.
It was huge, no doubt, and it seems like they simply can't miss from downtown.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Pirtle. Riley is out there with Taylor. Then there's Parker. And it's Boucher in at the 3. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Outside, Taylor. And the pass to Boucher. Here's Riley. From outside, off the mark. Warriors leading by 5. Pass to Cook. Feeds to Cook. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cook's got 4 points in the quarter.
I think one thing you think about when you talk about Steve Kerr is how much he has relished having an opportunity to coach an amazing collection of talent. He knows more perhaps than most that great players are required to be successful. That doesn't mean it's an easy job. You've got to manage expectations year after year.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Kicks it to Evans. Here's Flory. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. And the Warriors lead by 8. And as you watch Kerr, he really has his own distinct coaching style.
How about Kevin? He once said that coaching is 90% creating environment and 10% strategy. Now listen, we know this guy is tremendous with X and O's, but there's something helpful about his sense of humor and his upfront, honest approach.
Pushing their lead to double digits.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second. Pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
One shot, gentlemen.
And straight isolation basketball doors, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
Here's the great one. Gets the 14-footer to fall. The great one's got 9.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Curry against Murray. Outside Curry. To the inside. Chicago grabs the miss. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Here's Markkanen, an easy 2 points on the layup.
And Markkanen continuing to improve inside. I mean, utilizing his height. D has a tough time matching up with somebody with his skill set.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
All the officials are all over that one.
Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Curry with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Floor. He's guarded by Markkanen. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Boy, terrific defense to impact the shot, not giving him any space at all.
Murray, the pass to the great one. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. And the basket is good. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
Passes it to the great one. To the inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Carter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Curry attacking. No good with the layup. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Here's the great one, covered by Evans. Here's the great one. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 12.
And the double clutch layup in that situation, that's just him playing to the crowd, guys.
Curry against Murray. Murray finds Green. And the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
The great one. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Friday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And looking at the Hornets matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
The first one falls. Chicago making a switch here. Ross is checked in, and Golden State also making a change. Max checked in for Evans. Both free throws good from the great one.
And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
Curry looking it over. They kick it out to Green. Here's Flory. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 6.
I think unselfish is a word that applies beautifully to Draymond Green. So good at sharing the basketball.
Draymond Green obviously gives you a lot of things, Doris, but what really jumps out on the stat sheet are the assists he picks up.
I think Draymond Green would tell you that it's helpful to have terrific scorers around you, but what this young guy does have is incredible vision, an unselfish and focused mindset. Draymond Green is an asset to any organization.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Cavaliers got it done. He finished with 24 points and played outstanding defense, also rebounding well to go along with the offensive play. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Curry against Murray. Right side, Green. Carter with the block. And he gets it back. And that one's good. Green. Now here's Murray. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Carter. On the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
Boy, the ability to pull the trigger so quickly. Steph Curry doesn't even appear to set himself. If it's a clean catch, he's getting that shot off.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Of course, we know for a few chosen individuals, the best of the best, this is the last leg now in the race for the MVP.
That is correct, Kevin. There's been a narrative that's built all season. But sometimes the way you close out a season can ultimately decide the vote because it's the last thing in the minds of the voters. You've piled up your stats. You've tried to win as many games as possible. But a finishing kick is so important in this race.
And these players know it, don't they? I mean, they say, oh, I'm not paying attention to it. But really, I mean, come on. They're human. Of course they are, right?
They're paying attention. No doubt.
There's the pass to the great. Second shot opportunity. That's good. And the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Carter.
That's all about the positioning right there. Doesn't let anybody beat him to the spot before he can get the follow-up.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
Ross grabs the board. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Bulls. Markkanen passes to the great. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Curry kicks to Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to the great one. Now here's Markkanen. Defense is right there. Passes it to the great one. Back to Markkanen. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
He's starting to heat up now. He's been much more efficient with the shot in this quarter than in the first.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. So for the Bulls, Pirtle, he's checked in for Carter. Jabari Parker comes in for Markkanen, and Taylor subbed in for Murray. Pirtle with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Parker. Golden State's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Cook dishes to Matt. Golden State moving the ball around. Floor covered by Parker. In the corner, Cook with it. 4 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Okafor. The shot, no good. Good D by Parker.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Right, you can't walk it up the court right now. You've got to act fast and be aggressive.
To the middle, here's Cook. It's deflected. Pirtle, the pass to the great one. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. The great one's got 12 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, good things always come when you've got players who work hard for second chance opportunities.
Here's Okafor, up in time, and it's good, but hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead. They lead by 3. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Because you're going to be using your all-star. I'm always breaking the edges. That's why I'm using your all-star. You know the legend of your flaw. Why you think I made this sauce on? I'm already cooking them. Soon as I look at them, I'm going to put in this sauce on. You better take them in laces. I like to shake them and break them. Straight to the hole, I'ma take them. Already know I'ma make it. Because I'm an angle bully.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been one outstanding game from the great one.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
Well, it's his specialty. There are certain guys who can dominate a half or even an entire game by generating second chances.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Draymond Green is out there with Jahlil Okafor. Curry finds Okafor. Back to Curry. Pass to Green. Curry with it. Inside, here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Murray, the pass to the great one. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play.
And not known as a rim rattler. I mean, he's usually kind of rooted to the floor, not elevating to the rim.
Well, great with his length. He doesn't have to go far to get to that rim.
Yeah, he took it up with a ton of forcefulness that time. Used his height to full advantage.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Well, let's remember that Draymond Green was drafted in the second round, but that competitive fire runs deep, and he has memorized the names of the 34 players selected ahead of him. Talk about holding a grudge.
The layup missed. Bulls trail by 3. to the left wing. Here's the great one. He's covered by Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Flory. Up and in on the layup. He's got 7. And despite all his success, Draymond continues to play with a chip on his shoulder.
Well, there remains, Kevin, a desire to prove his critics wrong, and it served as great fuel to keep this guy hungry and focused.
And he just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Warriors leading by 3. Swiped away. Murray outside. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Murray's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Curry kicks to Thompson. His three-pointers off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Now the pass to Murray. Bulls moving the ball around. The great one passes to Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Here's the great one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Thompson. The Bulls have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
The great one. At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So for the Bulls, Boucher is checked in, and it's Riley in for Murray. The Warriors also with a sub. Evans is checked in, and that drops, so they now lead by 1. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. He kicks it to Okafor. Riley against Curry. Thompson outside. Pass to Okafor. Back to Thompson. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And for the Bulls, they're shooting so well, 63%, the offense working as one cohesive unit. Here's the great one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And Curry, here we go. Dishes it to Thompson. Fader on the way. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Passes to the great one. Pass to Markkanen. Shot clock at 5. The pass to Hutchison. And again, Chicago, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. On the wing, Evans. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Drills it from outside. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's the great one. It's rebounded by Golden State. Okafor's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the wide open shot from Evans. Offline with his 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Tries from 7. The great one. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. The great one's got 27.
Well, you can see he's feeling it right now. Shots dropping from all over the place this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Hey, get your numbers up. I had to get my numbers up.
And the Warriors making a change here. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Green.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Cook kicks to Mack. Back to Cook. Lets a floater go. And Pirtle pulls it down. Stolen by Evans. Pass to Mack. Here is Cook. Riley covering. Back to Cook. Passes it to Cook. 6 to shoot. Tries from 16. Chicago grabs the miss. Parker with it. Evans picks him up. That ties it up. Taylor's got 7 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Okafor dishes to Cook. Down low. Mack, good. Mack's got his first points of the night.
Really well done on that assist. He sees the target inside and puts it right into the hands.
Pass to Boucher. Here is Riley. Outside, Taylor. Buries the long-range jumper. Taylor's got 5 points now in the quarter. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Okafor kicks to Cook. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 5.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a 3 on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Back to Taylor. And there's the pass to Riley. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's Cook with the ball for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Warriors have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Mack, the pass to Cook. Okafor trying to get open. Cook, good. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
Outside, Taylor. Now here's Parker. He's covered by Mack. Inside, over Mack, hits the jump hook. And it's 8 points for Jabari Parker. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, you have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Cook. No good from outside. Here is Riley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the shot is good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Cook gets to Okafor. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Taylor is out there with Murray. Then there's Parker. Then there's Carter. And it's Ross in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And And it's Parker in the corner. Here's Taylor. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Cook. Hands it from downtown. Cook's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Murray kicks to Ross. The Bulls keep it alive. 2 points. That one goes.
And you can just see by the way he fought for the putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
Pass to Matt. Okafor against Carter. Lets it go from 11, and it's Okafor missing.
My goodness, get right in his grill and force him to alter the shot. That's tough defense in the post.
Parker passes to Taylor. Back to Parker. Here's Carter. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Down low. Here's Matt. Yes! And the foul. It's on Jabari Parker.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
The great ones checked in for Taylor. Good, Mack. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Passes it to the great one. And he uses the glass on the layup. The great one's got 29.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Exactly. This isn't the time to settle for jumpers. If they have a chance to attack the rim, they've got to do it.
Curry's shot is off.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Murray. Curry with some nice D. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mack, good.
Man, this has been fun. I mean, we got two teams dueling down the stretch.
Boy, does it feel to you, Greg, like every single shot is going through the bucket? That's how lethal both of these teams have been late in this one.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Thompson. No good from the great one. Warriors leading by 4. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and the nice assist from Mack. Mack's got his 3rd assist on the night.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And here we go with Curry running it up the court. The shot's good. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Thompson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Brooklyn Nets. Then on Friday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build it.
Okafor is checked in for Golden State. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Here's the great one, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Stolen by Thompson. Now Curry. To the middle. Here's Okafor. Curry trying to break free. And Okafor at the basket on the assist by Curry. And 12 points for Jahlil Okafor. Bulls trail by 12. The pass to the great one. Poked loose. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, Klay Thompson is as effective on the defensive end as he is on the offensive end. Really good reach there to knock that thing away.
Murray, the pass to the great one. Carter down low. He's against Okafor. Here's the great one. He's covered by Thompson. Curry with the steal. And pushing it up is Golden State Warriors again in transition. Such a wide open look. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And where would these guys be without all the easy points off these turnovers?
Pass to Hutchison. Here's the great one. Markkanen passes to the great one. Okafor with the steal. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
We talk often about Steph Curry's knack for scoring through contact, his ability to maintain concentration, take the hit, and finish. Truly a thing of beauty.
Pass to the great one. Kicks it to Carter. To the paint. The great one passes to Markkanen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Markkanen is a perfect candidate for that stretch 4. Outstanding at pulling the trigger from deep and not afraid to go inside and bang with the other bigs. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Warriors leading by 17. And here is Curry. Lets it go from 14. And the jumper falls for him.
And they're just dominating on both ends. And it's reflected now in the score.
No, absolutely, Greg. They're absolutely rolling in sync totally on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to the great one. Floats one. The Warriors pull it in. Okafor's got 8 rebounds in this game.
He's fighting it in this quarter. Hasn't been able to get into any sort of groove.
Bulls trail by 19. Here's the great one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The great one.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from the great one. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Outside Curry. To the inside. And stolen by Murray. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 10 points for Lauri Markkanen.
I'm a big fan of how Markkanen runs the floor. He's got tremendous mobility, and he knows how to create angles for the pass.
Murray against Curry. They double-team Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Green finds Thompson. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got 22 points.
It feels like that one could be the dagger. Not enough time to completely erase this deficit.
Well, Greg, it's going to be tough, that's for sure. A shot like that has to devastate the other team.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They're behind by 18. 1:57 left in the game. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And a lot of his points have come from beyond the arc. And that's been big because it's opened the floor for himself and his teammates. And without his work from downtown, their offense would have really struggled.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Now the pass to Hutchison. Here's the great one. He's covered by Thompson. Thompson comes with the double team. And the shot goes in. Markkanen's got 6 in the quarter.
And you know what? He's a great player to run the pick and roll with. I mean, he operates really well in that set, and all he needs is a little bit of daylight, and the young fella is golden.
And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. .130 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good on the shot. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Warriors.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Klay Thompson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Cook looking it over. He kicks it to Okafor. 11 feet away. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's the great one. He's covered by Thompson. The great one passes to Carter. 5 to shoot, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul against Golden State.
The line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
That free throw good from the great one. No good on the second free throw. Here is Cook. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise